Cool. Okay, let's continue with our Framer template build. Again, if you're new here, I am documenting my process of how I'm building my next Framer template. This is an e-commerce template that is built using Framer and Framer Commerce. If you haven't yet, check out my current template that's already live in the marketplace. Just going to my website, hippodesign.studio. And you'll be able to see the current one and also the next ones that I launch from this point forward. This one will be the next. So here I'm sharing the process of how it's being built from start to finish. And now we're going to be looking at the blog page and the blog post page almost at the end here. So super exciting. I'm going to go ahead and create a blog collection. Add a new item just to have something there as placeholder. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to generate a blog post content. Okay. It's generating something with trying actually to have the tags so that it creates the rich text from the beginning. But I've tried that already. It's not working, and it's not going to be worth figuring that out. Not right now, at least. So there, we're just going to add our headings really quickly. Cool. So here in our pages, let's just add a CMS page for the blog. I actually want both, so I'm going to do the index as well as our detail page. So this one is the index that we're going to work on right now. Start with our 1440 breakpoint. Let's change our nav instance. Same thing here. I know I have to set this up by default, but for now, that's totally fine. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and add in our content dynamically. Oh yeah, this is not dynamic actually. Our journal. That's gonna be news articles and tips. Just gonna do that like this. That, set it to horizontal. This one we don't need. Also not necessary. Start and up. Here we're gonna do news articles and tips. That's gonna be a medium, I believe. Age 2 medium. Yeah, looks like it. I mean, Could use a large there, and then this one's H1XL. It's okay. Actually gonna do it a little bit differently. So H2 medium, and there we'll have a little paragraph like that. Okay, so space between. Let's set it to fit. And here, what do we have there? Okay, beautiful. Let's do, there's no max width on this one. Same here. Let's do a width of 500 or so. Use articles and tips. Getting a short description for the index blog page from ChatGPT. All right, let's do like a 40 there. And I'm actually going to set this to the regular, the end. Set a max of like 400 maybe. 350 is good. Cool. Now let's add our little padding top alignment kind of thing here. It's gonna be like a 7 maybe. Yeah, 8 should be fine. Maybe a 9. Cool, that's good. All right. Now for the content, we are gonna, let's actually create the little blog cards. And check something. I want to see what part of the website has a card that I can repurpose for this. So I guess just our product card is gonna be the one. So let's go to product card. Nope. Is it this one? Yeah, beautiful. Oh no, actually no. Product list card, gallery thumbnails, product thumbnail. What is it called? Product card. Maybe this one. Okay, let's just go ahead and check it. At the source here, this one is not a component. Product list card. I'll just grab that then. No problem. So that's gonna be our grid, right? Let's do our, so we have a date, title, detach. So there's gonna be a date. A second. Okay, date and title. Oh, I should just remove it from here. Set the collection to blog. Perfect. Created. Format. What was it? Almost. Date. Format. Full day. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess that's good. day and month, month and year. Ah, cool. So that's good. Okay, that's fine. Just not have this transform. That's gonna be our title. So grab the title there. I think we're using a medium here. Pretty sure. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna do a grid of 2. That's good. Image, obviously. So we need an image variable and an excerpt. So let's do like a thumbnail and a main image. Post image. Cool. I want to add defaults because let's see, this one is fine. Post image. Let's do like, I don't know, maybe this one. Cool. I want this to have a little bit of a different style. So let's see, what can that be? Set that to italics. And we'll check that in a moment. So there we want the excerpt. We need to add that in. Plain text. Excerpt. Good. Max length of. We'll add ellipses actually. This is gonna be a text area. Perfect. And excerpt here. Okay. I'll truncate it to, let's do like 3 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4 lines. This is fine. Let's do, what is it, like light gray? Oh no, it's the black. Right. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Looks good. Works well. Cool. So blog list, we're gonna do definitely a fill. I want to copy the padding. Why can't I copy the padding? See, copy style. Good. So no padding for now, at least. No, we won't need it. Yeah, no padding and no background. This one will have a background of white cream. I think that's all that we need. So fill. We don't want to have this padding on this one. And our blog post is going to be a fill as well. Now that's going to be a grid of 2 columns, a gap of, let's try a gap of 20 and 20 and 80. Cool. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask ChatGPT to generate a CSV with 10 blog posts. Make sure to include, I will give you based on the template attached. Include all fields. How do I export from here? Framer export CMS collections. Ah, beautiful. There's a plugin for this. That's good. So I'm going to go ahead and launch it from here. Select collections and blog export. Okay. I'm going to drop that into ChatGPT and I'm asking it to generate 10 blog posts, a CSV of 10 blog posts and based on the templates attached. So it's going to create those posts and give me ready to like drop in to import CSV inside of Framer. Let's see. Well, while it does that, let's go ahead and add something here. I don't know if I should add a default image right now or if I should just wait, because obviously once it's done generating the CSV, I might have to replace the collection. I'm not sure because there's no import option in the CMS. There's no way to import items, only import a whole collection. So we'll see what it does when I do import something that is named the same. Let's see, import collection, CMS import. CSV import. This one. Cool. Existing item with this logo is already in this collection. Apply to all. And skip. Beautiful. All right. So now we just need an image for each of those. I guess I'm gonna leave it like this for now, and I'm gonna thumbnail image. I'm gonna just populate. We don't want to limit here. Blog item, we want the height to fill the space. Yeah, great. Now we want this whole thing to be, yeah, that's what I wanted to check actually. Do I want them to be little cards, or let's see, or just a grid of okay, so our image is gonna be wider. Cool. Our title is supposed to be a little bit smaller. I guess we changed that a little when we were doing the design. That's fine. Except, you know what? I think this is looking good. Max width is going to be about 70%. And I'm going to add maybe a little button here also. Yeah, let's add a button. Project button and insert. Edit in. I want to do it on the left. Sorry, on the right. Gap of 20. This one is going to have a top spacing of 40. No, of 20. So we have 20, 20, 20, and 40 there. Here it's going to be a secondary without a background. It's going to be read. Read post. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put the icon on the right. And I think that's going to be perfect for what we want. So right now, let's see. Let's paginate. Let's do a little bit of, let's see, a little more is going to be fine. Not 4 items, 4 is too little. Let's do like 8, 10 maybe. Okay, cool. Definitely not a fixed height there. Come on. And our pagination button is going to be, can I put it outside? No, I don't want to do that. And we don't have to. Absolute, relative. Relative, set to fit. And here we're going to do I'm just going to span across 2 columns, center, center, width is set to fill. Cool. This one we're going to replace. I wonder if what I did for the other ones needs to be the same element. Yeah, actually that's true. I have to add it this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there, we're gonna change this one to be what we want. So same thing here. Set that to relative. Span across. In this case, it's 3 and fill. And now the load more is gonna be replaced with our button instead. Load more. Remove that guy. Set it to a plus. Definitely not a fixed width. And not a fixed height either. Beautiful. We don't need a gap, no padding either, and also no radius, no background. Cool. For this one, I want it to be I'm gonna add the loading spinner. Let me think what I can do here. I wonder if I can put it here inside our icon spot, because right now this is an icon set, but I can just, yeah, I'm gonna replace it with this, bring it over, let's see, colors, this goes to the cream, this one is 12 by 12, so let's try and do the same there. Cool. This is, and our loading spinner is going to be invisible in the beginning. Probably just for the ones with BG fill, actually. You know what? Why not add it to all of them? So here as well. So it's going to be loading spinner, and here it's the icon. So I can't rename them together either. That's okay. Cool. So now I'm going to add a property that asks if is it loading? Loading state, yes or no. When it's set to yes, so this is going to be visible when loading state is not true. That's going to be visible when loading state is true. Beautiful. So can I just, yeah, I can copy that. So all of the icons, they will have the not loading state. Property for the visibility, and these ones loading state. Amazing. So now I will create, let's see, primary dark. Just gonna expose this property over to the first layer here of the component. I think that should do it. Loading state, yes. Okay, and now let's just adjust the colors there. So this one, when it's visible. I wonder why it's not showing up. Oh yeah, of course, because I'm adding the wrong color here. So let's see. Does it work? Nope. Spinner. Okay. Ah, cool. Okay. So I want to see if this is visible. It's not. So we need to have probably a z-index here. Beautiful. That's what we want. Amazing. Still not showing up here, and I wonder why. Z-index of 1. We have the frame, and we have the icon BG. Let's add that back in. See why it could be. Oh, it's position relative. Oh yeah, that's okay. Still don't know why. Let's do like a 4. What's the effect here? Let's see. Loop effect. On appear custom. Here it's looping, rotating. Okay. So why does it not show up then? I think this should probably be absolute. Let's see. Why is it not showing? Maybe it's the index on this one? I mean, wouldn't make sense. Is it because of this, perhaps? No. Visible. Also no. Let's remove that. Let's see. Okay. All right, cool. It was our condition that was. Okay, so for now, let's just look at it. No fill. It's actually the opposite, so it should be, let's see, conic, round. This should be cream, and this should be black, maybe. Let's see. Black to cream. I mean, I guess that works. I'm gonna do our, I want to do this with like a yeah, that's what I want. And I want the direction to also be flipped, so it's going to be, actually this will be cream and this will be black. Cool. Here, go back to our ease in out. Timing of like a 0.6. .360, and here we're gonna change this. Cool. I just wonder if it should be like this or if it should be linear instead. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little bit calmer this way. All right, cool. So back to our visibility conditions. Let's do our spinner at when loading variable loading state. When loading state equals yes. These ones when loading state equals no. Beautiful. So let's open up. Actually, let's go ahead and remove it from all of those first. Now we're gonna do the spinner goes in here for all of them. It's easier to just drag it. Let's see. Okay. Let's copy that. Spinner, spinner, spinner. Now all of the icons should be not loading state. So Paste that in. And we should be good to go. So last thing I want to do is I want to check if I can create properties for those colors. So the fill can be conic gradient. Is it possible to add that as a property? Huh. No, it's not. So that's fine. We'll add it only for that kind of button. That's okay. So loading state. Perfect. Primary here. Loading state is going to be yes. It's going to say loading. Okay. And this is going to be the load more button, which I want to insert there. No, that's fine. I got it. Cool. So if I click load more, why is it not showing up? Default. Limits to, that's why. I'm not limiting it to anything. So you're gonna just paginate. Let's check what happened with our little interaction there. I think the overflows should be set again. So overflow hidden. I think that's gonna already be set for the other ones, but let's just be sure. Yep. Oh, that's right. These ones weren't supposed to be load more. That's okay then, so we'll just... I mean, that's okay. I'm gonna leave it like that. We have default and loading. So, with that little deviation, we're gonna replace this guy with our own load more button. Something bugged as I expected. Okay. All right, sweet. And what's the spacing that we want to use there? So we have there's a gap of 20 here, and products. 30 on the Y. So I guess that's, yeah. Actually quite like that. Okay, so let's just see, but I think change of plans for all the grids. Yeah, that's nice. I like that a lot. Let's see. 40 is not enough. 50, 60. Yeah, let's do an 80. I really like that. That's cool. All right, so I think that's more than enough for that bottom part there. Let's just go ahead and make sure that we do that on our categories page as well. Let's go into couches. What's happening here? I have to fix that. Okay, that's fine. Let's just do this first. Products category here. I forgot to remove our padding. Yep. And there we're gonna have 80 instead. Cool. So that's that. I'll fix that grid in a moment. Cool. Back to this. For this one though, I think 80 is gonna be too much. I wonder why nothing happened there. Yeah, Framer's been kind of buggy these days. Anyway, so yeah, let's add the same kind of style. So we're gonna remove our cream filling from here. Cream fill, not filling. Someone's thinking about food. Cool. Now, maybe we'll remove this padding there. Let's see, I quite like that layout, but I'm thinking, should I have maybe, it's just gonna check. We're gonna see how that looks. Okay. Make that a little bit lighter like this. And I think we'll also do that. Cool. That's nice. All right. And then here we do need padding just at the bottom there. Here. It's feeling like a little bit too much here with the 80. Oh, that's good. And of course, let's add the slug blog item. Okay. All right, cool. That's pretty much all we need there. Set this to grid as well, and I will set the same gap of 20. So it's the 20 between the gaps plus 20 plus 20. So it's 60 actually. And so that they align over here. Yep. Beautiful. What is the deal with this? Okay. Start. And actually, no. Let's just do space between. Yeah, that should do it. Okay. Finally ready there. Yeah, cool blog. I'm gonna add some breathing room here. And our blog is gonna be almost full width. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want. That's it. I had like a thing on the right side, but that's fine. I think it's gonna be more consistent if we just keep it this way. Definitely way too much space there, but because we changed the structure, yeah, I'll just like remove that. And here we have rows. One. Okay, that's why. So just remove this row and it's gonna look good. Cool. Beautiful. We're done with that page. Let's go into the blog post and then we'll be almost 100% done. I'm gonna copy over the same structure here. Now we're going to do title over here. With this, with the fill, I mean, that's pretty weird. Okay, we'll just set this to stack, and we'll do like max width 350, no, like a 500, 600 pixels. Yep. Why does it add the max width here if I've already set it inside? Like, it doesn't make sense. Anyway, regular, this one is going to be an H1. That's it. That's the date. Created, format, auto. Yeah, that's going to be that. A bit more space here. Look at 20 is going to be fine. And we need an image. It's our post image. What is it? Like a 600 also. Actually, it's gonna fit the image instead. And there, we don't want padding on the right this time. And we'll do a radius on the top left and top right. Oh, no, sorry, top left. Top left and bottom left. Yeah. Cool. Let's center those. Okay. Definitely add a gap. It's weird how it removes the gap when you do that. Anyway, because I want to have some padding, you know. But that's fine. I'll just add it here. Or not. That's real weird. Yeah, and that text is set to fill. Okay, good. Now we're talking. So yeah, that should be working. Adding the padding there. Yeah, it should. I knew it. So 120 And here it's gonna be 120. Like a 40. This one, I'm gonna set it to fill with the max width of, let's set it to like a 50%, maybe 45. 50 is probably good. Okay, that's good. Now we're just gonna have another rich text. I do want to style that a little bit differently though. Let's see. Let's check this out first. Okay. You have the 130 there and then 260 there. So let's do this one is going to be here. That's fine. There we will set it to fill, fit. The no max width here. We do have one there. And we'll wrap this live up with when this page is complete, reaching the 1 hour mark here. So actually I want to check. Yeah, 600 seems to be a good place. I'm going to style it a bit differently because I think it's not going to be so practical to use it this way. So the left will be a 260. And at the bottom, we're going to have just another one of those grids. With a couple of posts. Now we do want to limit to, let's see, like, yeah, just 2, I guess. And we don't want that. Other reads you might enjoy. Yeah, that's good. It's 40 over there. And this one. Cool. I'm thinking we want to align with that instead because that's why we had that in our design. Then things are consistent. try it on this one only. Overflow, visible, invisible as well. $130. Oh. All right, so fill. This gap is a bit different. It's going to be okay. What is happening there? Let's see. Space between, we do have 130 there. Okay. Okay, that's why. Cool. Perfect. Now we're good. Let's give it a bottom of like 120. Here as well. I can 80 is probably enough. Okay, and we'll add a new section. Add product recommendations in the blog post. Amazing. Cool. So we are good with that. Apologies. With that, we'll wrap it up here and continue on the next one to finish the 404 page and start working on responsiveness, animations, all that good stuff. Thank you again if you're watching this. If you haven't yet checked out the templates that I'm making, right now you can go to hippodesign.studio and have a look at the current one that's already live, and this one's going to be live there soon in no time. Thank you. Have a good one.